Hello, Keith Rucker here at VintageMachinery.org. Guys, today we are back to working on our cane mill, our big monster cane mill here. And previously we got the big gear taken off of this big roller. Need to get this set up over on the lathe. Before I can do that, originally I was going to try to set it up with the big gear on the bottom. Of course, we had even a bigger gear on the top here, but there's still a big gear on the bottom. After doing some measuring and whatever, I've really decided I need to get that gear off as well. So instead of taking it right over to the lathe, we're going to go ahead and get this thing turned upside down, get that other gear pressed off the other side, and then I think we'll have this ready to go into the lathe. And there's the two smaller rollers over here as well. Those are also need to get taken off and ready to put into the lathe. Those also have gears mounted to them. However, I'm pretty sure that I can work around those gears just fine. This here is just going to be a little bit too big. It's going to get in the kind of the way of the saddle on the lathe, I'm afraid. So just to be on the safe side, I'm going to go ahead and take it off. But like I said, I think we can deal with the other one. So today, probably going to be more of just getting things ready. We're going to get this other roller here ready to go, and then get those rollers off and ready to go onto the lathe. And additionally, I think I'm going to try to get as many of the pieces and parts taken apart off the cane mill as possible. And I think I'm going to load up what I can get loaded up and take it off to a sandblasting outfit and just have them sandblast it. The big casting is going to be too big for me to take to get sandblasted, but at least these smaller castings, even like that big gear that we pulled off the top, we're just going to go get them sandblasted. It'll be a lot easier than me trying to do it here in the shop. So that's kind of today's game plan, is to get these parts ready to go on the lathe and get those parts ready to go to sandblasting. So let's get at it. I had come in here and put some supports on here to kind of support this roller while it was standing up in the air. I've got it supported now by the gantry, but I'm taking this stuff out so that it can lay over. All right, now we'll ease it on down. All right, that is down. And now we need to pick it up from the other end so that we can get this gear off of this side. So I'm going to get a strap put on here, maybe a couple of straps, and we'll pick it up again. All right, I got it suspended right now. I want to come down with it, try to get it more balanced up on this end. Oh, my word. I'm going to see if I can kind of pull it over from this side using, I got another hoist on here, another chainsaw. I need to get it balanced out. All right. See if I can pull it over now. It's too heavy for me to push it over by hand. That last little bit. But I think I can use this chainsaw to kind of get it there. All right, we've got it basically suspended from both of these now, and it's up just a little bit off the floor, or right there at it anyway. I'm gonna get my sawhorses back around it now, get my cribbing put down in here again to support it by hand, and then we can work on getting this gear off of this side. All right, I think we got everything set up here. Just to get you zoomed in here, and we're going to try to press this thing off just like I did on the previous side. I've got my little portable press here, and had a little bit of trouble getting it fit in here just right. The gear's a little bit large, even with these little cantilevered pieces out. I had to put a little spacer up underneath the bottom here to kind of get it where it would fit in there, but I think this is going to work. We're going to give it a try. Let's see what happens. All right, here we go. Put some pressure on it. It's a 100-ton jack in there. It's pressing. Oh, don't like the looks of that. That's not looking good. That's, dadgummit, we may have to put some heat on this one. All right, I think I'm gonna get the torch out. We're gonna put a little heat in this hub and see if we get it to break loose. That was really, really pushing on things, and it was bending it a lot more than it was on the previous press job. So I don't know how many, I don't have a gauge on here to tell how many pounds I can do on here. I know that this pump will go up to 10,000 PSI. When it hits 10,000 PSI, we got 100 tons on this cylinder. Yeah. All right, let me get some heat in here. All right, here we go with some heat. I'm gonna try to keep my heat on the bottom side of this, just to try to keep the flame away from that jack up top. Be on the safe side. But we're going to put a little heat in here and see if that'll let her go. I got some pressure on it right now. A little thermal expansion will hopefully do the trick here. Try it again here. All right, we're going to put more heat in it. There we go. That's what I needed to see right there. Let's see if it'll go now. Yeah. All right, that's as far as I can go without resetting it there. Let me get reset with a little bit different ram up underneath it, and we'll continue this apart. Hopefully it'll come on apart now. All right, press it some more here, hopefully. right, got to stop again and reposition. That jack's heavy. Problem I've got is this jack is just really, really heavy, and trying to get something up underneath it. In fact, I think what I'm going to do is kind of like I did before. Well, I got it moving pretty good now. I'm going to put that smaller hydraulic press I've got in there. It's just easier for me to handle, and see if I can finish it up with that 30-ton jack. Let me take this one out. Oh, there it goes. Hit that. Need to come up with the whole assembly. Bottoming out on the floor down there, and I can get about another 1/4 of an inch or so on the press here. All right, we're going to have to put another spacer in there now. All right, here we go again. Another 1 1/4 inches or so I can press in there. Gotta go up a little bit higher. Oh, we're off. Look at there, look at there, look at there. All right. Oh, that was a workout. Let me get all this disassembled and off of here. And I think we got this piece separated. Hopefully I don't have to do any more pressing. I don't think I'm gonna have to press anything else off. This is work. All right. Well, out of curiosity, I wanted to see how much this roller weighed. I'm gonna have to pick it up and put it on my lathe. And I've got 1 ton lifting capacity over there with my jib crane. And I just wanted to make sure we weren't gonna be over exceeding that. We're at 1,346 pounds, so a little over 1/2 ton. We're good to go. It should lift it up just fine, but that is one heavy joker. And it is now ready to go on to the lathe. But before we do the turning, I want to get some other stuff taken apart over here. And like I mentioned before, I'm going to take some stuff off and have it sandblasted. So I want to get all that kind of done before I get on to my turning, which will be coming up here before too long. So let me get this roller just kind of out of the way, and we'll get over there and finish taking some stuff apart on it. All right, I have got most of the big parts out of the shop. I'm getting ready to put them on a trailer and take them off to be sandblasted, but I still got a few things I need to take off of this. I need to get these rollers out of here primarily. So I need to get these bolts off. Go ahead and put a little penetrating oil on all these. Use the impact to get these off. Looks like the whole stud's going to come out of this one. Maybe not. Sometimes you just really need an extra hand. Did that get anything done? There we go. I think we got it. Take this plate off this end. Let's see here. All right, I think we got that loose. Now the same thing on the other side. I think I'm ready to move this roller out, so I've got it rigged up over here with some slings, and what I want to do is get it picked up until I kind of got the weight off of it. And pull her out. And these bearing blocks here, I don't think I'm going to be able to catch them and move them. Again, I need an extra hand in here. I'm going to put some wood down on the floor so if they hit the concrete, they don't chip the concrete. I got that one out. Good. This one is captured. It's going to have to come out the whole way. All right. Got that one out. All right. Got that one out. Now, let me get this lowered down to the ground. All right, we're around here now on the other side, and we're going to do the same thing, try to get this one out. All right, got this side kind of starting to come up. Comes out easy. This one's got to come out and down because this gear's in the way. Let's see here. A little too high. There we go. Now, let's see if we can get out of there. All right. Get this set down and out of the way, and we got to work on getting these uprights out of here. Now we got this scraper in here that needs to come out. There's a little block here on the end that kind of captures that in place. Here it comes out. And it looks like this little blade is kind of bolted down to this bar that goes up underneath the bottom. There's a couple of bolts holding that in place. Let's see if I can get those apart. Let's try the impact wrench on it here. There we go. That one came out. That one came out with a pile of dust. All right. Now this should lift off of there. There it comes. Looks like there was another bolt in the middle, but it had rusted apart. This piece should slide out the front. Now I got these nuts down here that are holding on these top pieces. Let's see if we can get those to break loose. I'm gonna probably have to put a little impact on them. Got a lead hammer here. There we go. All right, do the same on that back side here. All right, let's see what happens going up here. Starting. There we go. It's just got to come straight up. It's a tight fit in there. There we go. I think we got it now. And that's it. Interesting, the inside of that's full of leaves. It's like pecan tree leaves to me. All right, I get those cleaned up, and we'll get this out of the way, and we got to do the same thing on the front side, get it up as well. And here we go on the second piece. It looks like it's going to come on up without any trying. That's good. All right. We'll get this one loaded up as well. And with that coming off, I do believe that we've got this mill completely disassembled. So I'm going to get focused on getting all these parts loaded up on trailer. Like I said, I'm going to haul this off and have it sandblasted professionally. It's going to beat trying to wire wheel it all here in the shop. And anyway, and then we can get to work on these rollers while we're waiting on the sandblasting to get done. I'll keep those in the shop, and we'll go ahead and get started getting those going. From there, it's going to be a matter of after we get the rollers done, getting Babbitt report on this thing and getting it put back together. I don't know what else we'll have to do to it. We'll just play it as it goes. But it's finally getting it to where we can actually get it into some chunks, some sizes that we can actually work with. This is one heavy monster. I think according to the catalog, this whole mill weighs a little over 7,000 pounds. And when you add on the I-beams that they've got up underneath the bottom with this thing mounted on, it's probably pushing 8,500 pounds, a little over 4 tons, which kind of is heavy. For my shop, it's heavy anyway. My gantry will only pick up 3 tons, so it won't even pick this whole mill up, at least not according to what it's rated for. So, all right. With that, guys, that's pretty much a wrap on this video. Like I said, we're going to get this stuff hauled off, get it sandblasted and primed. And up next on this project anyway, we'll be working on these rollers, getting them turned out. And we'll be along with that shortly. And with that, that'll be a wrap. As always, thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Those thumbs up and comments are always greatly appreciated. Hit that bell icon up there to get notifications when new videos are posted. And as always, a big, huge thank you to those who support the site financially through Patreon and PayPal, etc. There's links for that down in the description below if you want to help out. And with that, we're going to sign off. We'll catch you guys in the next video. Again, thanks for watching.